the influence of money, particularly corporate money, huge corporate entities, that influence of that money on our governments is such that public policy does more to reflect short-term profit maximization for those corporate entities than it does to reflect our consciousness, which is our decency and our goodness. The normal average American wants to live and let live and hopes that everybody can have a fair shot and be okay, and basically has goodwill for other people. But once money got hold of our government the way it did, climaxing with the Citizens United decision, but this has been accumulating, this gap grew. And this gap is what it amounts now to a festering wound. In fact, even a life-threatening wound on our democracy. Because here we are, and here's the government that has been corrupted by a heartless economic perspective. I say heartless because it posits that the only responsibility of the corporation, whether it's a health insurance companies or big pharmaceutical companies or gun manufacturer, or oil and gas, or chemical or food or defense contractors, the idea is that their only responsibility is to increase short-term profits, even if that is at the expense of the worker, of the community, of the environment. Now that's unethical. That means that money comes before all else. And it's money for a very short group, a small group, which is the stockholder, when in fact everybody in America is a stakeholder in what happens in corporate America. And so politics has become about that. And there's a lot of anger about that. And it's a heartless conversation. And it's superficial, and it's narrow, and it's angry. And then here's us. Now I look at that and I go, whoa, first of all, we see how bad it is. But as someone who has worked for 35 years with people in crisis, I go, well, I know how do we get out of the crisis. We have to get real.